Hello everyone, welcome to the session. How are you guys? Right, so this is a very important session because lots of people are or students are basically worried about this particular thing, guys. That's what basically happened into the gate 2022. That's what basically happened into the gate 2022. So first let me inform everything is fine, audio and video, so that we can start the session. Everyone quickly respond, right? And why this session is basically necessary, required, especially for the electronics student. It is the most important thing for the EC student, guys, because after the writing the 3 hours of the one paper, it's very difficult to write the again in the same day the 3 hours paper, right? And GATE is basically not all about the university type paper, whatever you know, you have to write, right? The GATE is just an analytical paper. It means you have to utilize your brain. With the every question you have to struggle. So whether it is possible or not and what to choose, if there will be the clashing is happened, then what to choose and why. These all basically answer. I'm just giving you the answer of these all questions in this particular session. One request to all of you, please share among all of your friends so that more and more people will join the session and get benefited, guys. Everyone. Before going to start the session, let me introduce myself. My name is Chandan Jha. I have 11 plus years of teaching experience. I have completed my masters in communication and networks. I have also qualified the ISRO exam. Apart from the teaching, I am also taking the motivational session. I have already taken more than 200 motivational sessions in various engineering colleges, including NITs and IITs. And I have also qualified the GATE multiple times with the 2-digit rank, guys, right? Okay. This is a star faculty of electronics: Ankit Joshi sir, Rakesh Talreja sir, Sanjay Rathi sir, MN Ramesh sir, Chandan Jha, right? Okay. So first, before going to start the session, let me give you the brief idea. There will be the two slots are basically finalized. One at the 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. that is called morning session, and the second one is called at 2:30 to 5:30. That is called in the evening session or forenoon session or afternoon session, whatever you want, right? Okay, 3 hours of this paper and 3 hours for this particular paper. और ये तो वही बात हो गई, right, everyone? Okay. One thing before going to start the session, let me give you the few suggestions, guys, which is essentially required if you are seriously preparing for the GATE 2022. What is the suggestion? First, try to maintain, because already the slot is basically defined. Slot already we know that whatever the slot of the last year, now the same slot is basically repeated in this year also, right? In the morning slot 9 to 12, and in the afternoon slot that is called 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. One thing more, my dear friend, lots of students having the you can say that the habit. They want to wake up, or they are basically wake up into the morning approximately 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, but in the night they are studying for the 4 a.m. right, 5 p.m. like that in the morning. So everyone, you have to maintain the biological clock also. Why? Because suppose your habit is basically sleeping into the daytime, right? Suppose your sleeping time is around 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. daily you are sleeping. Maybe possible, lots of people may be having the issue with this also. If the 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. if you have a tendency to sleep now, and whenever you will directly go into that particular days, then your biological clock is not sync with the GATE exam. So what happened at this particular duration into the second paper, maybe possible you are feeling very sleepy at this particular time. So it is essentially required to maintain your biological clock, guys. So according to that, you have to maintain in such a manner. You have to train your brain in such a manner. Whatever the paper slot is basically defined for you, you have to be very active in this particular time. Right, and how we can say that more than 1 month is basically remaining. So you have to maintain those things right into the regular basis. If you'll do it, definitely you are able to manage the biological clock. ये इसलिए मैं बता रहा हूँ because in the last time also, guys, few people called me कि सर एग्जाम के टाइम में मुझे स्लीपी फील होता है, बिकॉज मैं दिन में इतना ज्यादा खा लेता हूं कि मुझे 4 बजे 5 बजे के आसपास मुझे थोड़ी सी नींद सी झपकी सी आने लग जाती है. सो एवरी सिंगल थिंग which may tired you is very, or we can say that it is a dangerous for the GATE paper, guys, right? Okay, so thoda sa biological clock you have to maintain. The second one is called how to utilize the 30 days. So in the 30 days, guys, mainly the people already covered the syllabus, already completed the syllabus. The few things are basically remaining. The one is called revision, the second one is called short notes, and the third one is called formula notes. You have to make a plan in such a manner कि when we have to revise, because why I'm giving you the revision plan only, everyone, I think very less people are interested. We are creating the voice, we are आप लोगों के लिए आवाज उठाते, even though very less people are interested in this particular session. It's not good thing. मतलब इससे बढ़िया तो लगता है कि ठीक है यार, आप लोगों के साथ एक ही दिन में सारे पेपर करवा देने चाहिए आईआईटी को, right? Whatever the habit you guys having. Okay. So guys, मैंने ये थोड़ा रिवीजन प्लान क्यों बनाया, एवरीवन ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, बिकॉज we have a three type of notes, right? We have a three type of notes. One is called the revision, right? The complete, you can say that notes, complete notes. Whatever you are forming notes na during the class, you are making your own notes also. So when you have to complete the own notes, the first revision should be given by the complete notes. After that, you have to write around, you can say that from the 10th of January to 20th of January, you have to focus only on the short notes. And after the 20th of January, you have to focus only on the formula notes, right? Nothing more than that. Apart from this, from the previous year is the most important thing for the GATE exam, guys. You have already prepared, right? Or you have already solved for the previous year also, previous year paper. So most of the question, you can feel, note the question, most of the concept are basically repeated concept is coming into the GATE exam. So analysis of the previous year paper is the most important thing. So while solving the previous year paper now, you have learned some new concept, you have learned some you can say that some tricks to solve the question, you have learned something new. So everything you have to revise also. So you have to make a plan for those things also, okay, how when we have to start or when we have to analyze the previous year paper also, right? These things, three things is essentially required, right? Okay, one thing more. अब आते हैं बेटा मुद्दे पे, सीधे मुद्दे पे बात करते हैं. For the every branch, this is absolutely fine. The slotted are basically given from 9 to 12, right? And for the afternoon session, it is given 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. There will be no issues on it. ये बहुत ही सही है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं कि 9 o'clock है और एक 2:30 है. This is a completely fine. Everybody is basically fine this particular thing. But guys, the GATE allowed कि you have to write the two paper, right? And we have separately we have paid for those things also, right? If anybody have filled the form into the two paper now, they have to separately pay for the second paper also. It means you have paid for the two paper differently. पर हमारे साथ दिक्कत क्या होती है, जो भी हमारे साथ हो जाता है बस हम उसको सह लेते हैं guys. Everybody is basically fine. In the electrical branch also it's fine. You can fill 5th February electrical branch, 6th February electronics, right? If CS student are basically filling the form into the EC student are filling the form into the CS also, then it's absolutely fine because 2 days are basically defined. One is the 5th of February and the second one is the 6th of February, guys. But what should be the issue for that? Because mainly the EC and EE student are filling the form with the as a second paper in the instrumentation. And the date of the instrumentation paper is nothing, it is not the 6th February. Right? It means on the same day, right? On the same day you can feel, right? That is the Sunday on the 6th February. There will be the two paper is going to be happened. One is for the EC in the morning session, and if you have filled the form from the instrumentation, then in the same day the second paper is also going to be happened for you guys. One thing more, a paper just like a university paper, it's very easy to write the second paper, or you can say that 6-hour paper. It's very easy to write because there will be no utilization of brain in very effective manner there. You have learned something new, you have to write in that way. But here this is the analytical paper. 3 घंटे का जब आप पेपर देते हो ना, दिमाग एकदम थक जाता है. दिमाग की हर एक नसों का आप इस्तेमाल करने लग जाते हो मेरे भाई. हर एक नस का एक बेहतरीन तरीके से आप यूटिलाइज करते हो in the effective manner. With every question you have to struggle. You have to utilize your brain. You have to give the response. But what has happened after the writing the 3 hours? It's very difficult to maintain the same rhythm or same pace for the second paper also. It's very difficult for the analytical type paper, right? अब मेरा एक IIT से सजेशन था ये चीज कि यार जब आप लोगों ने अलग से पेमेंट लिया है, एवरीथिंग इज बेसिकली गिवन इन द सेपरेटली आपने किया है, तो आपको एक पेपर आपने 2 कॉम्बिनेशन, वी हैव नॉट चूजन द 2 कॉम्बिनेशन, यू हैव इंक्रीज द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑल्सो, यू हैव गिवन द मोर ऑप्शन ऑल्सो. आप एग्जाम को थोड़ा और एक्सटेंड करवा देते. इफ यू आर कंबाइनिंग ऑल द पेपर इनटू द 5 days, राइट, 5 writing days, मेक इट द 8 days ऑल्सो. What happened? But why you are playing with the future of the students? अब बहुत सारे पूछेंगे सर सेकंड पेपर का बेनिफिट क्या है? Guys, I know lots of people, lots of students who has already given in the 2 paper in the last year. In the primary paper they have got rank around 84, 85 or 100 or 132, 135, 200, 250, and in the second paper they are getting the rank under 10. Yes, under 10. Second paper. In the second paper, it's true you are not going to apply for the PSU, but yes, by the second paper you can apply into the IIT, guys, right, for the higher degree. So second paper is also beneficial. अगर आपको लगता है नहीं सर होने दो क्या फर्क पड़ता है, तो वो तो आपकी लाइफ है यार. We are not able to give the idea anything regarding to this, but try to understand this is not going to be happen. For the all other branches, this is absolutely fine. There will be no issue on it. अब जब सारे ब्रांच के साथ कोई इश्यू नहीं हुआ है, तो भाई हमारे साथ हमने क्या धोखा कर दिया, हमने क्या पाप कर दिया यार कि हमारे साथ ये एक ही दिन के अंदर दो पेपर लिया जा रहा है। फिर से मैं रिपीट कर दूं, राइटिंग द 2 पेपर, it's fine, no issues for that, but in the effective manner if you want to write the 2 paper it's very difficult, everyone believe me, while writing the paper आप सब सेकंड पेपर लिखोगे तो आप मेरे को कॉल करिएगा, we will discuss on those things also कि 3 पेपर के बाद आपका दिमाग इतना बेकार हो चुका, मतलब इतना जबरदस्त तरीके से आपको मन करेगा कि यार रेस्ट कर लूं एकदम, राइट। दोस्तों को फोन कर दो, आ जाओ यार दिमाग थोड़ा सा फ्रेश करते हैं, you can feel like this. So at this particular time you have to stuck into the same center, you have to eat near the center also, and after that you have to write the second paper again, it's very difficult. Are you getting my point? मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं? मे बी पॉसिबल समटाइम, अब इसके बीच में एक और इश्यू और है, अगर एक ही दिन में एक पेपर होता है तो मे बी पॉसिबल द पीपल आर गोइंग टू राइट द पेपर इनटू द 9 o'clock, तो वो घर से अपने ब्रेकफास्ट करके जाएगा या जिस लोकेशन पे वो रुका हुआ है वहां पर ब्रेकफास्ट करके पहुंच जाएगा, देयर विल बी द नो इश्यूज ऑफ द यू कैन से दैट द सेंटर, डायरेक्टली वो सेंटर पे जाएगा, पेपर लिखेगा और वहां से वो अपने घर पे आ जाएगा, इट्स वेरी फाइन, right? But right, maybe the possible if your paper is basically at 2:30 p.m. it's also fine. You have to take a lunch, or you can say that very light lunch before the paper at your own center or your home, and after that you have to go to the center, you have to write the paper. But whenever the paper in the same center may be possible, देखो दोनों पेपर अगर एक ही दिन हो रहा है तो it's maybe definitely it's possible the both are going to be on the same center, even though both are basically happen into the same center now, both are going to be happen into the same center now, you have to stay from 9 to 5:30 p.m. so you have to take the dinner or lunch also at this particular place, and maybe possible the center in such a rural area there will be the no such facility of the lunch, and you are taking the lunch into some different, right, snacks ले लिया, कुछ ले लिया, and maybe possible, right, due to this thing also the issue is created into the second paper. कोई एक फैक्टर नहीं होता, there will be the lots of factor. The second first exhausted feel करोगे, in the second time maybe due to the food, maybe the anything, right, due to that maybe the problem is created. So always for these type of analytical paper always need a 1 day rest, and in the last year that IIT Mumbai maintain that particular decorum, they understand the student mentality, and after that they are forming you can say that they have taken the slot in such a manner the 2 paper is going to be happen into the 2 different days. But why, I don't know why the Kharagpur has not done these things, right? For the other branches all are basically absolutely fine. अगर आप 12th February की बात करोगे, सिविल ब्रांच का दोनों मॉर्निंग और इवनिंग सेशन में सिविल के दो स्लॉट में पेपर होंगे, इन द स्लॉट्स 2 slot सिविल पेपर इज गोइंग टू बी हैपन, इन द मैकेनिकल पेपर आल्सो गोइंग टू बी हैपन इनटू द 2 slot in the different manner, right? So for the other branch it's absolutely fine, but especially for the EC it's not going to be happen. Now I'm giving you the reason also why the paper, right, why 2 days 2 paper is going to be happen, right? There will be the 2 things. One is called fee payment done for the both papers separately. If fee payment has done for the both papers separately, then it is a, you can say that this is our right कि we required a break in the one paper, right? One paper if you are writing in the 1 day 1 paper, then for the second day there will be the break is essentially required, right? Sundar, a very good evening. D Sudhir, right? So everyone try to understand that is essentially required. और हमने पे करने के बाद भी अगर हमको frustration मिल जाए तो this is not good. This is not a good thing which is happened with the student. वैसे भी स्टूडेंट के साथ इतना ज्यादा कुछ अच्छा हो नहीं रहा है, सो IIT खड़गपुर ने बोला, सोचा कि मैंने भी थोड़े से मजे ले लिया जाए, तो दैट्स व्हाई दे हैव टेकन लाइक दिस आल्सो. वन थिंग मोर, लॉट्स ऑफ होप फ्रॉम द सेकंड पेपर आल्सो ऑलरेडी हैव गिवन दिस आइडिया कि दिस इज हैपेंड इन द लास्ट ईयर आल्सो. most of the people, right, they have written the second paper, right, just like a fun, nothing more than that, but they have secured the good rank as compared to their primary paper also. I know the few student who has 82 rank into the primary paper, already ranked 4 into the secondary paper in the instrumentation, right? Electrical 82, instrumentation 4. Few people I know 235 into the primary paper, that is EC, in the primary paper EC, and instrumentation secure around 13 or 14 rank, right? So good rank we can expect into the second paper also, and this second paper good rank is also very very good or advantage thing for the getting the admission into the IITs. So why IIT is basically taking this one. Third one, mindset issue. जब भी हम कभी प्रिपेयर करते हैं ना, lots of people are basically taking very seriously for the second paper also. Why? Maybe the future, maybe who knows the future, maybe possible in the second paper you will get the good rank na, maybe the second paper is more advantage things for you as compared to the first paper. हो सकता है खुदा ना खास्ता first paper में कुछ ऊपर नीचे हो गया, then we have another choice as a second paper कि we can perform in good in the second paper, and definitely you can utilize the good that gate score of the second paper also. But राइट। सो अगर एक ही दिन में हो जाता है तो मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, द माइंडसेट इशू, यार बहुत ज्यादा पजल हो जाते हैं आफ्टर द राइटिंग द वन पेपर. सो इन द राइटिंग द सेकंड पेपर इटसेल्फ इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट. एंड द थर्ड वन इज कॉल्ड गाइस, दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. गेट इज एन एनालिटिकल पेपर. आपके दिमाग को यूटिलाइज करना होगा. सो आफ्टर द राइटिंग द 3 hours इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रिफ्रेश द माइंडसेट. In the 2 hours we are not able to refresh the mindset. You can train your mindset कि you have to write the another paper also for the 3 hours. It's very difficult to sit 6 hours in a one day to write the paper. For the reading it's possible. Lots of people are reading for the 20, you can say that around 10 hours or 12 hours also in the one day, right? 14 hours also in the one day. But writing the paper itself is a very very difficult thing guys, and that's what basically essentially required. So everyone, so last में जाते जाते चीजें बोल सकता हूँ वो चीज कि IIT खेल गया है, पर नो इश्यूज. IIT खेल गया तब भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं गाइस. वी हैव ए वन चॉइस. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड at this particular moment also, if this is the suggestion from my side, and one request before the suggestion, one request to the IIT Kharagpur also, please make the paper in such a manner, please take the session in such a manner कि EC student are also eligible for the instrumentation. Already we know that, but that exam is going to be happen into the some other day, so that the student get benefited. so student उसको benefit कर सके, fresh mind से second paper को भी अच्छे तरीके से लिख सके. नहीं तो यार इसको एक तरीके से सीधा सीधा बोला जाए ना तो धोखा बोला जाता है. nothing more than that. one thing more, अब people who are preparing guys, don't worry about that. मे बी पॉसिबल ये थोड़ा सा चेंज भी हो जाए. ऐसा भी सिचुएशन हो सकती है कि IIT को पहले ध्यान नहीं दिया हो, अब वो ध्यान देगी, तो हो सकता है कि ऐसी सिचुएशन क्रिएट हो जाए कि उसको सेपरेट भी कर दे. पर अगर सेपरेट नहीं कर पाती है, देन ऑल्सो यू हैव टू थिंक द वन थिंग, राइट? व्हाट? कि फर्स्ट प्राइमरी पेपर, यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन द प्राइमरी पेपर. अब पीपल हु आर प्रिपेयरिंग, राइट, प्राइमरी पेपर पे आपको मेनली फोकस करना है. व्हाई? फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू आर द EC, मेनली द हैपेंड विद द EC स्टूडेंट. So try to cover the entire syllabus of the EC. If you are getting the more time, then only you can focus into the instrumentation. Do not invest more time into the instrumentation. That is my personal suggestion. And the secondary paper you can take as a chance only. Secondary paper you can take as a chance only. By chance, if it is a good, if you are getting the good rank, it's good. If you are not getting the good ranks, then also it's fine. Why? Because for the PSU guys, if you are getting the all India rank, suppose you are from the EC and you are getting the all India rank 1 in instrumentation in the second paper, right? You cannot apply into the any of the PSU by the rank of the instrumentation. Yes, this second paper rank is going to be utilized on the admission of the IITs only, and it is also depends upon the IITs, IITs and the some specific branch also. Sir, what about for those students who are belongs to the instrumentation branch and they will give the exam in EC? जयंता, उनके लिए तो और धोखा हो गया है. Everyone, Jayanta raised a very good question. अब जयंता आपकी बात कोई क्यों नहीं सुनता है? Why the not so people are not listening to your voice? Why? Because majority of the people are from civil, right, or CS. This type of situation is going to be happen with the civil ना और CS ना, तो भोकाल मचा दिया जाता है. They have separately mentioned कि mechanical and civil paper are taken in the 2 different manner. Right, they have already clearly mentioned. आप देखोगे तो वहां पे मेंशन किया हुआ स्टार लगा के. But this is not happened for the instrumentation because around 12,000 people are basically writing. 12 to 14,000 people are basically writing. So इनके वॉइस को भी वो ज्यादा इग्नोर मार देते हैं. So EC स्टूडेंट का तो फिर भी सही है. In the morning session you have attempted the paper, right? Morning session you have attempted the paper. In the second session, because it's a secondary, there will be no worry about that. But people who are from the instrumentation, their primary paper is the instrumentation. So in the afternoon they have to write their primary paper. So it's very difficult to manage कि after in the morning you have to write the paper of EC, and just after the 2 hours of break you have to write, or 2.5 hours of break, you have to write the paper of the primary paper. So primary paper को as a second slot में देना, it's very very difficult, right? Believe me, Jayanta, instrumentation will skip this EC paper. Yes Jayanta, this is my suggestion, right? कि do not worry about this. Even if you are writing the second paper now as a EC, then do not, while writing the paper, do not think much regarding to this कि मुझे इसको फोड़ना ही है. You have to be mainly focused on the instrumentation. And जाते जाते एक प्योर सजेशन है, भाई के नाते, दोस्त के नाते, everyone, this is my suggestion. And what should be the suggestion? कि try to focus on your primary paper first. Try to focus on your primary paper first. Do not focus much regarding to the secondary paper. Primary paper first. If you are getting the time, if you are interested, if your preparation level is good, right, then only you can focus on then only you will write the secondary paper. आपने फॉर्म भर दिया था, कोई बात नहीं, समझ लो IIT को आपने डोनेट कर दिया पेपर, फॉर्म पेमेंट, you have donated the IITs, you can think like this. बट डू नॉट मेनली फोकस ऑन द सेकेंडरी पेपर। हालांकि डोनेशन भी देने के हम ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, वो तो हमारी इच्छा होती है कि हम दें कि नहीं दे, पर IIT टेकन द डोनेशन बाय इटसेल्फ, राइट, उन्होंने अपने खुद के मानकर डोनेशन ले लिया है। सो फॉर द EC स्टूडेंट बी चिल, फोकस ऑन द प्राइमरी पेपर। फॉर द इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन स्टूडेंट मेनली फोकस ऑन द आफ्टरनून, that's what basically paper your primary paper is. Do not focus on the secondary paper and do not think much regarding to the secondary paper. That's what my suggestion is. अगर मैं आपकी जगह मैं होता तो believe me मैं दोनों ही पेपर लिखता। Even in the same day the paper is going to be happen ना, I will write the both paper also, write both paper. But mainly I will focus on the primary paper only. I have to complete, I have to take the revision according to the primary paper only. And even though if you are getting the some time, then I will read the transducer, right? If you are from the instrumentation, then some of the subject which is not into the EC, which is not in the instrumentation but which is in the EC, then only I will study those particular subject, right? So Jayanta, hope you understand what actually I want to convey to you. Everyone understand, write down yes or no. अरे यार समझ में आ गया तो एक बार लिख दो यार yes or no, everyone. So hope you guys understand the concept, or if you are from the EC background or you are from the instrumentation background, and if you require any type of suggestion, you can write into the comment box. I will respond for your queries, right? Whatever your queries, I will respond. ऐसे रिस्पॉन्स करूंगा जैसे मैं अपने छोटे भाई को रिस्पॉन्स करता हूं, just like that I will respond, right? So don't worry, the proper suggestion, you can say that the guidance will provided, right, by the team of the BYJU'S exam prep. So guys, thank you very much, all the very best. Hope you enjoyed this session. If you enjoyed the session, please convey this information to all of your EC as well as for the instrumentation friends, so that they will understand the concept, they will understand what actually they have to do. Sir, dropper हूँ, PSU मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है, MTech नहीं करना यहाँ, स्टेट एग्जाम पर फोकस करें आफ्टर द गेट। हाँ, फ्यूचर डेफिनेटली you can do it, you can focus on the you can see that in the state level exam also, but try to understand the syllabus for the state level exam is also similar to the syllabus of the GATE as well as the ESE. This syllabus lies similar to the ESE, because there will be the non-tech portion is also there, there will be the aptitude is also there. So you have to mainly समझ लो एक बड़े एग्जाम की आप प्रिपरेशन करते हो तो छोटे एग्जाम निकालने बड़े ही आसान होते हैं, तो आपको थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना है। सर फिर भी क्या करना है? इंजीनियर किरार साहब, आपको अगर मैं सजेस्ट करूं तो आपको मैं बोलूं, अगर आप EC से हैं, सेकंड पेपर को दीजिए। अगर आप EC से हैं तो सेकंड पेपर आपका इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन है, आप लिखिए इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन को, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, क्योंकि आपका प्राइमरी पेपर ऑलरेडी मॉर्निंग में हो चुका होगा। आपने जितने पजल आपको होना था वो मॉर्निंग में आप ऑलरेडी हो चुके होंगे। बट इन द इवनिंग में आप नहीं भी अच्छा परफॉर्म करोगे, नहीं देने से अच्छा है कि कुछ तो देके कुछ तो हो जाएगा, राइट? बट अ पीपल हु आर फ्रॉम द इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन, दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम फॉर दोज पर्टिकुलर पीपल। उनके लिए ज्यादा इशू है, बिकॉज दे हैव टू राइट द प्राइमरी पेपर इन द आफ्टरनून। That's what the basically difficult thing is happened for the instrumentation student. So instrumentation वालों को थोड़ा सा सोचना चाहिए। EC वालों को तो आयन लिख ही दो यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, एक ही दिन में हो रहा है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पर आफ्टरनून स्लॉट है ना, अरे नहीं होगा सिलेक्शन, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, पेपर तो लिख दो ना, क्या दिक्कत है? फॉर्म भरा है, पैसा दिया है, लिख दो पेपर, क्या दिक्कत है? टेंशन किस चीज की है? क्योंकि टेंशन तो वैसे भी आपको EC के पेपर में लेना है, वो आप मॉर्निंग में ऑलरेडी लिख चुके हो, तो इवनिंग के पेपर तो फ्री माइंड से जाके पेपर लिख दो। पर जो इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन के हैं, दैट इज द सजेशन फ्रॉम माय साइड, आप थोड़ा सोच लीजिए कि आपकी प्रिपरेशन का लेवल क्या है, अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट यू हैव टू थिंक, राइट? सो गाइस, थैंक यू वेरी मच। फ्यूचर डोंट वरी यार, डोंट वरी। AE का एग्जाम, AE एंड JEE लेवल पेपर इज सिमिलर टू द you can say that the ESE paper, or most of the question from the ESE also they are directly taking into the state level exam. So first try to mainly focus on the GATE. After the GATE you can think regarding to the state level exam, but first you have to focus on the GATE, because the near in the coming days only the GATE paper is going to be happen na, so mainly you have to concentrate towards the GATE paper. और इतना भी नहीं है, गिव अप कर दोगे तो नहीं मिलेगा, पर अगर टिके रहोगे ना तो चांसेस है कि फ्यूचर की मिल जाए आपको, राइट? सो गाइस, थैंक यू वेरी मच, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट, टेक केयर एवरीवन, थैंक यू वेरी मच।